this. This is the moment you waited for. You've been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. Buried in your bones, there's a death that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you. It's only this moment, don't get what comes after. Your fever dream, can't you see it getting closer? Just surrender, cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's what you hold. There's a pressure in the moment. Something breaking at the brink of everyone that's holding on that you know. So tell me, do you wanna go? It's covered in all the colored lights. The runaways are running the night. Impossible comes true. It's taking over you. This is the greatest show. We light it up, we won't go down. The sun can't stop us now. Watching it come true. It's taking over you. This is the greatest show. That's what we found these renegades in the ring. Where the last get fought, I've been calling the circus king. Something is coming for you, I know that you. It's only this moment, don't get what comes after. Let's find it, I'll show you what you do. Just surrender, cause you're gone, you wanna go. It's covered in all the colored lights. Where the runaways are running the night. Impossible comes true, it's executing you. This is the greatest show. We light it up, we won't go down. The sun can't stop us now. Watching it come true, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show. Where it's covered in all the colored lights. Where the runaways are running the night. Impossible comes true, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show. We light it up, we won't go down. The sun can't stop us now. Watching it come true, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show.
Ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, welcome to the final of the regular season, Game 82, Oilers, Canucks. Now, a lot has been said, a lot has been done. Hyman is back. Draisaitl will be back on Monday. Yes, I said Monday because that is when the Edmonton Oilers will play the Anaheim Ducks. Now, will the game be in Anaheim? Will the game be in Edmonton? In about 2.5 hours, we will find out. Any whoosies, we will be keeping you apprised from all the up-to-date out-of-town scoreboards. Keep it locked, keep it popping. Let's get into this game. Like I said, I was at that game against Colorado, the Colorado Frauds. I'm going to call them the Colorado Frauds until the end of time. If you watch that post-game video, I appreciate you. Hey, whoosies, let's get into this game. Oilers, 40, 30, and 11. Eek. The Vancouver Canucks are 25, 48, and 8. I don't like LA, but I will take LA over Colorado in round one. I don't trust the Colorado goaltending. I don't like the fact they didn't rest anybody down the stretch. I think that's going to be their downfall. Their players, I get it, players want to play. But at one point, at some point, you got to step in and tell your players, hey, You got to take one for the team. You got to rest. Nathan McKinnon, sit a bit. Landeskog, take a rest. No. Play him, and then you're going to see what happens come playoff time. You are going to see what happens when you don't rest your top guys during the season when you should. They're going to fold in the playoffs like Colorado always does. Nathan McKinnon disappears. Tell me I'm wrong. Where is he when it matters? Yes, they won a cup in 2023-ish, 22-ish. But other than that, he hasn't done much. Look at his track record in the playoffs, folks. Look at Colorado as a track record in his team with McKinnon in the lineup. Not good. But I digress. We will be doing, after this game, we will be doing a playoff preview video tomorrow. That video will drop. I'm excited for it. I'm happy for it. Anyways, toodles. Let's enjoy the game. But hype music for you guys. Start that off. We got some new goal stuff going on as well. I don't know if you guys are going to be aware or able to see it, but yes, we got some goal action. Oh, we are in for a good one. I think we're in for a gooder type of a game. Probably the gooderest game we've seen in a while. Also, if you didn't watch the Oilers Avalanche game, I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm a Joe Ingram guy. I am a Connor Ingram guy. As they say, I'm a Hyman guy. I'm a Heyman guy. No. I am a Connor Ingram guy now. Like I said, I had to watch Connor Ingram live. I had to watch it live. I liked what I saw. I've become a fan of him. I hope the Oilers do re-sign him. Re-sign him to be the backup here in Edmonton as we get the fun stuff underway.
Division rivals Reiners and Hopkins saying that the Canucks are playing loose and fast and good. That's because Vancouver's won 3 in a row, and they'll try and make it 4 in a row to finish up their season and try and prevent the Oilers from...
Hello, folks. There will be a waxing at the end of all this, apparently my wife says to me.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us comes.
I will let you know after the anthem there, buddy, sir.
Glowing hearts, we see thee rise, the true north from far and wide. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
You know, you're eager to get into Game 82, so a one-anthem regular season finale isn't all that bad. That's Rogers Place. I'm not sure when that picture was taken. I'm not sure it's been the last couple days, as spring has been slow to come, but that guy is going. Connor Ingram, as Louis mentioned, a .924 save percentage in his last 7 outings, and he has taken over as the unquestioned #1 netminder.
Connor Ingram is the man.
A regulation tie tonight against that man, Kevin.
Well, of course. Of course.
Vancouver's 3rd in a row over LA on Tuesday. So Lankinen trying to salvage what is has been a difficult season for him and the team. Zach Hyman, who missed the last 5 games, back in the lineup for Edmonton. He and his 31 goals lining up opposite Jake DeBrusk, a certain guy who once again is threatening to surpass his father's career total in 1 year. Here we go with McDavid over Pedersen and driven in by Ekholm. And you had to know that was coming, Louis, right by wheelhouse.
Rub that in.
Challenging Evan Bouchard. He scored twice, including the game winner in Tuesday's win over the LA Kings. Which is
Hi, friends. How's everybody doing?
needing just a point tonight. McDavid back on a line with Savoy and Hyman, Ekholm and Bouchard to start defensively. As your starting lineup brought to you by our friends at Bet99.net. And here's a quick dish to Hyman. Barely with a backhander that clipped the side of the goal. Retrieved by Savoy as pass.
Almost started off hot.
Intended for Connor Murphy. Edmonton, way back when, split games with Vancouver in October and then pulverized the Canucks, who were really dealing with a tough 40-game stretch in the middle of the season. That was back in mid-January, a 6-0 shellacking of Vancouver at Rogers Arena in BC. Here's the drop-off to Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. He and Podkolzin trying for 20-goal campaigns tonight. Flipped in and fielded on one bounce against Murphy by Lankinen.
Yeah. Nugent-Hopkins looking for his 20th goal, and same with, as you mentioned, Vasily Podkolzin up against his old team. A couple 92s came together in front of me there. Holmgren and Podkolzin with the big hit, and that'll be important in this game tonight for Edmonton. For me, Jack, is getting on the forecheck. This is a young defense. Playing young guys, giving them minutes, but make them play in their own end a little more.
Gene talked about Edmonton and Vancouver hooking up in a second-round series that went 7 a couple years ago. But Colson was on that Vancouver team, but he had fallen out of favor with Rick Dockett. The Oilers picked him up for a solid. And 2 years later, he is an absolute fixture in the top 6 for Edmonton. Nugent-Hopkins hits the trailer. Drafted 10th overall in 2019, Vasily Podkolzin. Marcus Pedersen.
It just doesn't work sometimes with organizations, right?
Podkolzin tried to center. That one surprised us, though, Louis, because of his work ethic and his coach at the time.
Yeah, I know Rick Tocchet, he likes that work ethic, but they did win the Pacific Division title that year, and I had a good conversation with Vasily yesterday about it. He said, listen, he just was out of the mix, and, you know, there's a little chip on his shoulder, and that's a good thing, but he's found a home in Edmonton. They love him here.
Doc and Frederick have found a home again.
Scores!
Redirected home.
Trent, don't call me a Friedrich. It makes it 1-0 Edmonton Oilers. Just trying to get you guys caught up on the out-of-town scoreboard. Scubbud, Scubbud.
Nice little steal here by Colton Dock in the neutral zone. Makes a nice move on the blue line, but it's just following.
Here it is, folks.
Puck to the net. Good things happen. 3 big guys down line. Young Szymanski just kind of chucks it through, and a strong stick from Trent Frederick redirects it home for a 1-0 lead. Big goal for Edmonton. Still fighting for home ice in the division.
I'll tell you what else, Louis. That's a big goal for that line. And the reason I say that is Szymanski is trying to say...
You were reading my mind, Lubo. I was doing that. Yeah, you were reading the mind. You're in the head. I like it. No.
It's a great job there. Very important. But for Szymanski, a young guy, stepping up, I agree. He's played very well. That line is...
You were definitely in my head on that one, because that's kind of why I was distracted a little bit. I was like I got this.
Well, it's curious because if Dickinson would be unable to go, Chris Knoblauch would have a choice. Henrique or Szymanski. And the way Szymanski has played is Edmonton...
I think Adam Henrique sits out the playoffs.
Well, you know me, and I love these greasy goals. These are playoff kind of goals. And
Even if Anaheim beats Nashville, Oilers just gotta win. That's all the Oilers gotta do. They just gotta win.
against Vancouver.
By hook or by crook, by sea or by land, Oilers gotta get this game in hand.
It just redirects. It doesn't take much, but those greasy goals become so huge.
Oh, playoff season, folks. Playoffs.
I said it once. I don't really want to say it a whole lot of times. Nothing against you, kid. But great job by that line.
A steal by Savoy. Oilers walk in. Savoy shoots off the pads of Rankin. Edmonton able to get that first goal. And for Vancouver, it's the 50th time they've given up the first goal this year. It's been a tough year for the last place Canucks, who bait Edmonton into an offside. But it's Frederick, his fifth, from Doc and Szymanski, and Zach Hyman back. Get a look at that crash line, as Louis likes to say.
Yeah, I like this crash line. I liked it with Dickinson and I like it with Szymanski, but the two big wingers, Doc and Frederick, getting their feet going, being physical, driving to the net. And this is important. It's not just a
Oh no, my orange pen is dying.
It's also about trying
Oh
to
no.
the net. So when it does go in, it's a good feeling, and that line has scored a few together, and that's a big one to start this one.
Did you think Vancouver had
It's
any
dying.
chance for a challenge there?
Yes, Diane. Pod Colson needs one goal tonight.
Behind the net, but Colson. The kind of foot reaction came after the puck hit his skate.
I think LA beats Calgary 2-0. I think Anaheim beats Nashville 5-2. And I think the Oilers beat Vancouver 3-1.
Pass that leg forward.
How's that for some prediction?
Then you've got a case. Lead pass. Ogren and Bouchard, and Ogren given the possession.
Thank you.
It's canceled out as far as icing. And now the Canucks go to work. But Besser's pass tipped away from Elias Pettersson.
Here we go again.
Elias Pettersson is the Canucks' leading scorer on the center iceman. Emerson, outlet, center ice, and you've got Doc working his way in. Tossing wide, Pettersson after it. Frederick going to work. He's got it on his backhand. Serves it up for Jake Woolman. Across to Emerson. A drive. That was double deflection in front. Here's another shot. Frederick and Doc almost had another. Frederick shoots off the pads of Lankinen. Woolman had 2 goals last meeting between these two. Flicked aside by Lankinen. Shot by Emerson. And right now, it's Duck Hunt out there for the Oilers. Just
Oh, you got one, thank you.
Lankinen doing well. The Oilers lead at 1-0. First 6 shots belong to Edmonton.
Was that on purpose?
I'll check your pink pencil case, all right.
Here's a retreat
Reference to that game.
by Bowie. Well, yeah, I suppose it could be a first round
Rio,
series.
I expect nothing less. An apology not accepted. No, sure. Apology denied. I don't think it's going to be an ass kicking for Vancouver over Edmonton.
William a shot and a glove save made by Ingram, and I say that because they had to endure some disappointment last night as Vegas clinched the division.
Yeah, just get to the front of the net.
No, I think Vancouver's going to be done. They had their half season of fun.
In front of the opposition's goaltender. You have to make the puck first.
Anywho's,
Three hands on deck.
I appreciate you being here, friend.
Puck back, and then you get yourself to the front. Doc straight in front. Trent Frederick has a pretty
I had a pretty good conversation with a friend of mine.
He also moving in and out as well. So 3 big guys.
He talked to some Oiler players. Obviously, he talks to Oilers players daily. And he said what I suspect. By the way, congratulations on Calvin Pickard being called up to the Edmonton Oilers. His call-up will be official on Saturday.
Third in the league in goals against the last couple weeks. McDavid, one-timer.
Yes, the Molson can. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, baby.
But generating off the rush, Chris Stoblock telling us this morning has been a little down, not getting as many chances off the counterattack. Pettersson backhands it off to Jake DeBrus, shorten that stick to receive the pass, then a dish to Hoglander. Pettersson to Bouillon, mishandled by Romick, and then returns for Bouillon to the net. Shot does not make it through, and Hoglander had it stripped by Connor McDavid. 3-on-3 for Edmonton.
Or am I not supposed to spill those beans? Oh, Bouchard.
Off the pads and a lunging stop
Oh, Hyman almost scores. Welcome back, Hyman.
from Romick.
Yes, good old Picard has been recalled back to Edmonton.
An outstanding start here in the
Despite-
Steal by Nurse. Backhander on net, denied by Lankinen, who has been peppered early. This time a save on McDavid.
Yeah, Lubo, I
Here's McDavid.
pay attention to the video tomorrow, guys, when I drop it. Please spread that video around. I really want some traction with this video.
Up in front.
I love y'alls. You guys make me happy. Any whoosies?
Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation.
We also have a new penalty kill and power play presentation for your enjoyment. I wish they would have beat Colorado. That way I could have my very own play La Bamba music and video, but I don't have that because obviously they lost in a shootout. But yes. Like, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think LA is going to lose to Colorado, but it's going to be a closer series than most people think it is. I do know the Vegas-Utah series will be a closer series than people may think it's going to be. That Dallas-Minnesota one is going 7. I just don't see any way around that. Dallas-Minnesota is going 7. Out east, I'm going to put some respect on the Montreal Canadiens and the Ottawa Senators. Yeah, I don't think enough people are putting respect on the Oilers, Montreal, and Ottawa's names. I will tell you this. I would not be surprised, this is me being a fan, if the Cup came back to Canada and it was Oilers, Montreal in the final. But that's just me.
Colorado to the shootout, and he was not happy. Nathan McKinnon scored and secured the extra point for Colorado. So much so, he said it's the first time ever in hockey he's broken a stick and then he threw it. He was not happy with himself. He doesn't want young kids to see him and think, oh, that's the cool thing to do. So much so, Louis and Jack, he actually gave money to head equipment manager Jeff Lang to replace the stick. So that tells you what kind of guy, we already know what kind of goalie Connor Ingram is.
He seems like the kind of guy that just is really cool, calm, patient. And you're right, he was emotional, but obviously wants to win too, right? You don't mind that emotion every once in a while, but it's okay.
I mean, if you can tank, you can tank.
30 saves in 65 minutes. And then
I think it's best for Vancouver to be in tank mode right now. Not just 1 year, but you've got to let Pettersson go. Like, in my opinion, you've got to let DeBrusk go, Pettersson go, Garland go. You've got to start scratch. If you get first overall pick this year, McKenna, get him. Do whatever it can take to get Bedard out of Chicago to join him, and I think you got the makings of something.
Getting some early support as the Oilers look for their 30th win this year when they get the first goal. They have an outstanding record of 29-5-5 when they score first. McDavid.
Elias. Which Elias?
This handled for a moment by Drew O'Connor, so it's Bouchard across to McDavid.
What?
Swooping, circling, dishing, one-time pass.
Score! Savoy! 2-0 Edmonton. Connor Garland's gone? Where'd he go? I didn't even know he wasn't there anymore. Yeah, and they're all named Elias.
By Evan Bouchard. Normally he's going to rip this puck to the net. But he shot passes it down to Savoy. Savoy corrals it and makes a nice play to hold on to it for a split second off the skate. Stick upstairs over Lankin, who's got to come out and beat. Around the
That's 2-0 Edmonton.
More points in a single season than Evan Bouchard's 93.
Oh, he went to Columbus. Okay, I wasn't sure. Well, whatever the case, they got to start getting rid of these Hornacek, Besser. They got to get rid of their... Start over. Start fresh. Hey, Princess, what's up? What are you doing down here? What a... Give me half a tick, please. Daddy's got to write something down. Okay, what's up? She's yelling at me for something I don't know what she's yelling at me about. Rosie. Rosie. Oh, he ain't happy. Oh shit, the birds. My bad.
absolutely trying to unload on one another, and the balance was
Jesus.
off. They were up.
Colton Dog's just smiling. He's just smiling. Is that a Pedersen that fought?
There's 3 Pedersens on the Vancouver.
It is a Pedersen. Elias Pedersen, the defenseman, fought. Pedersen, 5 minutes for fighting.
This is part of his game, and it starts on the forecheck.
That's a good hit. But good on Pedersen for sticking up for a teammate.
Doc right there, and Pedersen's a pretty scrappy guy. He comes over and says, hey, I'm going to go you. Look at this. They're up, they're down. They get back up, and they go down.
We're pacing ours. We're letting everything get up by 5, and then we'll start the comeback.
Pretty hot, right in front of the Oilers bench.
They are giving him 5s. That was really borderline. I thought it could have been 2s, but you're right. They did kind of drop the glove.
Might have been because of the...
Colton Dog's just smiling.
You know what I mean? Like they weren't throwing them lightly, that's for sure. But you're right,
They never really got started.
It's a 5v5. Both got 5 minutes for fighting. So 5 on 5.
Darnell Nurse. That was like that old vibrating electric football.
Very nice. I'll lower the Edmonton Oilers scoreboard when I get a chance here. I got a child on my hand, on my arm. You're on Daddy's wrong arm. All right. Switch. Whee! Okay, you gotta go limp for 5 seconds. Yeah, you can't be. Oh. Maybe. Rosie. Yes, I don't know if anybody can see my disc up here. It's the Oilers. Molson can. I'll show you the intermission with my other camera, the one that doesn't have green screen. What do you want with those?
Did you put up my pole yet?
What pole? You can put a pole up yourself. You don't need me to put a pole up. Here, you got 2 free hands. You got 2 free feet and a heartbeat.
Well, here's another look at that second goal by Matt Savoy, and it was a beautiful play. It's McDavid around the world. He finds Bouchard, who's looking to pound this puck. Everybody goes to the middle to get in that shot lane. It's a beautiful shot pass fake by Bouchard, who's had a terrific season. He's going to lead all defensemen.
What? You forgot a letter.
And he puts it right onto Savoy's skate to stick, and he puts it home. Good corral by Savoy.
Why are you getting nails?
The deception of
I told her I type. I need them short.
from the blue line. And everybody bites.
You don't need an answer.
Pointed that out. That's a lot harder than Savoy made it look, is it not? Especially with the heat on that pass.
He made it look
This
really
second.
easy, but yeah, he just skate the stick, put it into the wide open net. It isn't that easy. You know what? But these guys are so great at picking up pucks with their skates now.
Or head.
You're not waxing my head.
No, those are the only 2 options.
Oh, there's only 2 options.
Canucks able to rake it out of there. And Liam Ogren, one of 3 first-round picks that came over in the Hughes deal from Minnesota. Gets it
You can try and put none, but you get none is not really an option.
starting to come alive.
It's always an option.
And you mentioned Bouillon. A lot of
0 is always an option.
You know, for Vancouver lately, he's really been jumping up in the play.
Hey, who's these? Thanks for stopping by and saying hi, everybody. My name is Matt, OilersFanReaction. Oilers 2, Canucks nothing.
Edmonton, they've done such a good job at that, but you have to watch him in zone because he will take off similar to what
There's
Quinn
Cohen.
Hughes, the player you got traded for, does, and finding some confidence.
Does this fit the energy drinks? Or is it too skinny?
And Truly has one for any occasion. Truly Hard Seltzer is a proud fan and preferred hard seltzer of the Edmonton Oilers.
It'll fit. I just gotta.
Okay, because I have mine upstairs that I was supposed to put in that isn't hard. Or you can get me the other one that's down behind your desk there.
So just an amazing
That'll do. It'll fit. Here, here's one that's open, but I can.
And the defenseman with the most
That's a
points
wide
on the team
one.
are on the same team.
Yeah, it'll fit.
5 times a win
Here,
record.
it'll be your can.
Once with Barry Lemieux, so he's the only defenseman to do it on 2 different teams, and Connor McDavid's done it with 2 defensemen.
Jesus.
Tyson Barrie.
Shots are 7-2. Edmonton 10 minutes left to go in the first period.
Terrific season going here in the last game of the year.
Here's Jake DeBrusk.
It's a good thing I'm skinny.
Distance, double ricochet. Elias Pettersson has 3 rebounds. Second pass, top save.
Good save there.
Blank look for Linus Karlsson. Connor
Thanks, Lubo. Thanks, because I've never been waxed a day in my life, so I'm kind of... Yeah. This is what happens when you have a crazy wife. It's not always crazy in a good way either. Connor McDavid is your scoring title winner. Now, does he get the MVP of the league?
Carried out successfully and sent in by Ross. Nurse staves off a forecheck, but Rossi able to cut it off. Shot from distance, that was blocked.
Shot to the
heart. 20 goal seasons on his resume. He stays healthy next year. That's going to be another piece that Vancouver can build.
60-point player last year in Minnesota. He was one of those players that with injuries really stepped up in a big way for the Wild. And
whoa, don't do that. Whoa.
He is starting to find some confidence. It's been a tough transition for him.
3-3. Nashville has tied the game up against Anaheim. Late in the second period.
Late in the season, he's starting to put up points, and you're starting to see that. That's at 120 points.
Hey, if I will tell you this, Rio, if Vancouver comes back to win this game, don't brag a little. Act like you won the Stanley Cup in 2026. So next season, when the Oilers play Vancouver the first time, come in here and say, hey, remember when? Remember final game of the year the Oilers had to win to get home ice, and Vancouver destroyed them? Just as I say that. Just as I say that. Bad defense by the Oilers there.
Throws this one right up over top. Gets this puck, looks up, and just kind of flicks it up over top of everybody. Nice pick up with the skate, deep to the forehand. And for Mueller, tucks it home for his first National Hockey League goal. So the Edmonton kid comes home and buries his first. What ability to do that in for him. And he closes the gap to one goal here, 2-1 for Edmonton here in the first.
And that's a nice one. You don't have to invent any stories about that. Beautiful deke. 5-hole on Ingram. And the former Sherwood Park crew.
Shots 7-4 for the Oilers. Scores 2-1 still for the Oilers. I won't jinx. It's not a jinx. They're not coming back.
Vancouver gets a lift from its fourth line.
Yeah, that dreaded 2-0 lead. His first goal of the NHL, Mueller.
The 3-game winning streak, all three in comeback fashion for the Canucks. All three needing extra time as well. One in a shootout, two in overtime. Bouchard to fire it in. Rostovic pours in. Oh, McDavid shot down.
McDavid gets shot down. No call on the play. Oh, yes, they did call it.
Stephen F. has the call, and Edmonton to the power play. Earlier with his 135th hit, cuts inside.
I was going to say, how do you not call that? But funny thing about that entire situation is... The funny thing about that entire situation, the official standing there that saw it didn't call it. It was the back official. I'm not going to get started on bad officiating. It's only going to get worse in the playoffs, folks. Maybe with Hyman back on the power play, we might actually shoot the puck. Maybe we might actually shoot the puck. Someday I will buy. Savoy gets his 16th of the year. Bouchard and McDavid get the assists. It was 2-0 Edmonton. Mueller for Vancouver.
For the Oilers' first power play, brought to you by Play Alberta. Download the
Assisted by Douglas and the goalie.
today. McDavid's going to be up top with Bouchard. Hyman in the slot. Nugent Hopkins to take the draw. As Podkolzin hugs the left half. The Edmonton power play without Leon Draisaitl down the stretch. Vancouver's penalty kill, meanwhile. Next to
Predators are now up on the Ducks 4-3.
only 2 goals against in its last 17. Here's Bouchard at drive. A sprawling save made by Lankin.
It's already better than the Colorado one.
In this first period, Oilers took a quick 2-0 lead. Ty Mueller's got one back.
They're already moving better.
David trading the puck. Bouchard across. Nugent Hopkins fires and Lankin it. Made himself large and shouldered that aside. He lost the stick. Hasn't picked it up just yet. Now he will, as it's rifled down the left-hand side.
Canucks play better shorthanded.
They call the Dragon.
Yeah, pretty
We'll
solid
see.
job by Hirona, too.
We will see.
And then protect the puck and then make the play. Always a danger to turn it over.
Bouchard weaving this way and soccered out of there by Pedersen. McDavid.
Which Pedersen?
Hopkins. Edmonton is tagged back up. Now the Oilers look for room to advance. McDavid finds it. Shoots! And that skip just won. Lankin got a piece. Nugent Hopkins threw it around the boards for Bouchard. Back down low. Podkolzin did not contain. Nugent Hopkins will pick it up. Through to McDavid. Heading for the net. In front. And he was looking for a bank almost off of Hyman more than anything else. Cleared by Pedersen.
Hey, they're shooting.
Yeah, a couple great opportunities.
They're shooting now better than they did against Colorado Avalanche. Shots are 10-4 for the Oilers. Still 2-1 Edmonton. 5:50 left to go in the first period.
Bouchard right out of the gate. Look to shoot it with Hyman in front.
Roslovic across to Bouchard. A tipped puck. Nice play by O'Connor. Maybe a developing 2-on-1 here. O'Connor weaving, centering, and then on the backside, the coverage was applied by Roslovic. Here's McDavid. Staying on. That's the board. McDavid back.
Scores! Savoy with 2! The number 22 has 2! And we've got a 3-1 hockey game, boys. I miss saying that. Look out, cook out. They got numbers.
That's incredible. McDavid's on the outside. 2 minutes only.
Ability to stay on side.
Yes. Diane, to answer your question on Facebook, yes. I have been told by multiple people when Draisaitl comes back, Savoy, Hyman, McDavid, Draisaitl, Roslovic,
Offense, like so many Vancouver players,
Podkolzin,
fallen by the wayside. This is not the same team that gave Edmonton all it wanted.
Hopkins,
Playoff series a couple years back.
Well, I tell you, similar to
Szymanski.
he kind of was on the outside looking in last year and parts of the season this year as well.
And if Dickinson is available, Dickinson. If not, Doc.
But he's one of those guys for me that, once you put him on a line, and I've actually liked his game the last few games. He's just a worker bee. He gets
Henrik will not be available for playoffs.
It's been a
Sucks to suck.
the last couple of years after a career high, as you mentioned, 24. And I think it was one on the power play.
Unfortunately, Max Jones may not be available for playoffs either, which kind of does suck because he is a really big bruiser. And we might need him against a Vegas, Colorado, or a Dallas. Not so much against a Minnesota team because they are not full of bangers. They play a finesse game. And will be beat up and sore if they get past Minnesota, get past Dallas and Colorado.
Who's a solid dude, then he came back and capped him for a second.
Bouchard down Linus Karlsson with a clear. And we mentioned that, of course, because Edmonton has gotten
Any Hoosies?
Linus Karlsson attacking the Edmonton net. Good play.
Oh, no. You don't understand, Rio. We are Oiler fans. We don't get comfy with 2-goal leads. We're barely comfortable with 3-goal leads. That's offside if they score. Pedersen was a little bit in front of that puck crossing the blue line. There it is. Nashville 4, Anaheim 3. 2 minutes left to go in that second period. Calgary nothing. LA with a minute left to go in the first period.
Just adding an SY at the end of whatever your name is. Here's Roslovic getting it back. Roslovic, all about ditching up with goals. Runs up with the puck anyways. Across field, back shot, and a save made on Jake Woolman by Kevin Lankinen. Quick up by Ogren. Waiting for help now. Threaded across. Pesser up top. Kudryavtsev redirects. Tough save made by Connor Ingram on Peterson, who's getting shoved out of there by Nugent Hopkins.
Ingram!
And Connor Ingram.
What a save by Connor! Don't call me the Ingram.
3-1 Oilers on
Oh, Jar Jar was there. Absolutely. No lead is safe with that guy back there.
Raptors, Cavaliers, Game 1, Saturday on Sportsnet 1. If Connor McDavid and Connor Bedard had childhood ambitions to become
8-4 for the Canucks. Hey, Rio, I'm okay with that score.
every step of the way, mechanics, we'd have a personalized plan. Just like
Also, yes, the rumors are true. Calvin Pickard is coming to you, Edmonton.
For everyone, but you're not everyone.
Looks like the Oilers, after one, are looking like home ice for round 1.
1100 and 2100 series. Engineered to be tougher and smarter than anything else in the field.
I gotta check the
With
standings.
diesel engine, our best ever
Just my brain
engine,
wants me to check the standings on something.
Your toughest jobs have finally met their match. Mahindra, out working the field.
Get 0% for 84 months or up to $4,000.
I guess we should actually be paying attention to the Utah game. Apparently. I totally forgot. Yes, the Utah game matters as well.
That's alarming. That's a lot of hours on your phone.
A lot of parents that have older kids that are teenagers right now, there's really no blueprint for it.
I think my message would be that it is all about balance.
Everything is good in moderation. I mean, I would say you need to challenge.
Because if Utah loses that game in regulation and happens to beat Vegas in round 1, the Oilers will play Utah in round 2. And depending on where the Oilers-Utah finish, the Oilers could get home ice advantage.
Injury lawyers, the heavy hitters in injury law.
Mom Cindy.
Utah Blues tied at 3.
Got Uncle Rodrigo, Aunt Jenny, and Grandma Cheryl all here to see Jake DeBrusk, who arrived yesterday with the Vancouver Canucks, went back to see the family, including Dad Louis. What did he want right away? Mom said 5 minutes in, he's like, where's the cherry cheesecake? I think of this cheesecake, but a nice kid, made it to the NHL, respectful to his family. Lou, that is the cherry cheesecake on top.
No, Gene. You didn't stick around for the follow-up. I'll update you when we come back. Here's Frederick waiting, dishing, and redirected by Szymanski. And that's going to be tug-free. Woolman one times it wide of Lankinen. Taken by Emberson. That eludes Szymanski, and now Trent Frederick back around the boards. Emberson turns it to the middle. Szymanski, a little drag play against Roenick, and a shot from distance by Emberson. Ricochets wide. Höglander will send it around the boards, but the Canucks having trouble.
So do you guys want me to do this?
This Edmonton line of Szymanski, Doc, and Frederick continues to be effective.
And apparently they
Are we sure about that?
it'll be his second.
I thought it goes to highest seed,
I think nobody
regardless on...
coming off
Oh,
the ice, it looked like it was
you may be right on that, Lubo. I'll have to check
Szymanski, so
how that would all work out.
the 2 goals he scored in the NHL have been funky ones, but take them, kid. That's right. Doesn't matter. They don't ask you how they go in the net.
Because Utah right now would be the higher seed if they won this game. Doesn't matter what the Oilers did. Interesting.
About that cheesecake. And he said,
See, guys?
Louis not only
Sometimes I need to be...
but perhaps up to 50% of the total cheesecake.
That's not true.
Here's the
Yeah, he's throwing that on me.
across the
I did
Nugent
have a taste,
Hopkins.
though.
Power play coming up for the Edmonton Oilers. Savoy hat-trick! Savoy hat-trick! Let's go! No power play! Woo! Let Paul Colson see the ice, boys! First period natural hat-trick. Szymanski got the first goal, not Trent Friedrich. Well, give you some respect there, Szymanski. I'll put some spect on your name. First national hat trick in the National Hockey League. English, it's hard. That was Savoy's first hat trick in the National Hockey League. First of many. He is going to be a gamer for the Oilers next year, folks. McDavid and Bouchard with the assists.
Who grew up about 25 minutes from here, has put Edmonton up 4-1. What a banner night for the local products, with Ty Mueller getting his first in the NHL. I guess that sets the stage for another certain Edmonton native on the Vancouver roster, maybe to get one tonight. We'll see.
He's the odd man out right now. But you know what? Good to see a couple Edmonton kids playing in Vancouver. Ty Mueller with his first ever National Hockey League goal, the one goal Vancouver scored here. So great to see for him to get his first, and for Matt Savoy, his first career hat trick.
McDavid now up to 137 points. He led Bouchard with first period playmakers. 3 assists in the opening 20.
47 seconds left to go in the first period. 4-1. Edmonton shots are 13-5 for the Oilers. Szymanski. Savoy. McDavid with 3 points. Bouchard with 2. Are they done? Will that do? I love it, though. I love it. We need that. Ooh, ouchie. Podkolzin took that in the back. Oh, pay attention, Podkolzin. That puck was yours to get the tip. And do for the first period. That'll do, pig. That'll do. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. Oilers 4, Canucks 1. So is Szymanski assisted by Doc and Bouchard. So Friedrich doesn't even get a point. Tough kittens.
Jack, yes, high fives. In fact, head coach Chris Knobloch said, "Why him?" Well, we've got the puck to prove it there. A hat trick. What do you think?
Excitement. Just trying to capitalize and put myself in good spots, and obviously playing with good players that are able to find me in good spots.
So what is the key? And I know you've got a third player on the line, and tonight it's Zach Hyman, but mainly you've been playing with Connor McDavid. What's important to have success for that line and for your captain and you?
Yeah, I mean, getting Hyman back he's such a big addition, not only to that line, but to our team in general, just the way we can approach games, how big he is around the net, his ability to retrieve pucks and score. And with Dave and I, we've been playing together for about 3 weeks, a month now, and I feel like our chemistry is really building. I'm able to, get to areas when he's carrying the puck, and he's able to find me. So I'm just looking to continue that.
It doesn't seem that long ago maybe for you. You used to cheer this team on, and now you're on it. You've scored a hat trick, your first in the NHL, and headed to the playoffs. Kind of a deep question, but what do you think of where life has brought you?
Yeah, it's a big moment right now, and I think it was a dream of mine to just make it to the NHL, and let alone play for the Oilers. So to be in kind of a playoff push here and fighting for a good position, it's really exciting.
Thank you, and congratulations.
Thanks, Gene. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, Gene. Appreciate it.
Ask your doctor for Wegovy by name.
Now,
for savings.
I was at the Oiler game, as you all know. And I got me one of these little beauties.
There you have it from Matt Savoy from...
It's an Oilers Molson Canadian can. Official beer of them Edmonton Oilers, as you see here. By the way, because this is the final game of the regular season, there's going to be a shot at the end of the game. I'm going to need that shot to not feel the pain. Have a good night, Rio. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Ba boom 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 boom. You always want to see me in pain. You always want to see me in pain. I believe. Hey, that's just funny. I'm sure there's a statute of limitations on that. I believe there's a limit on that, like, you can't just get payback whenever you feel like it. Ouch, 50 years. That's some bullshit. (4-1) Edmonton after 1. Shots for the Oilers, 13. Shots for Vancouver, 5.
Their commitment when it comes to this community in oil country, $2 million as part of its 25th anniversary campaign. Incredible work that they have done, and it does continue as the charitable partners who are involved with the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation continue to work together as these 22 Alberta-based charities have put on some incredible moments for kids and families that have gone through difficult times on behalf of the Oilers and the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation. We want to hear from someone you're familiar with. 6-time Stanley Cup winner, 5 of those with Edmonton. His name is Kevin Lowe.
Oil Country, thank you. Your dedication to our beloved hockey team and the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation fills me with immense pride.
He's had a stroke recently.
This compassion for your community has made 25 years of this possible. I've seen firsthand how this foundation has grown into what it is today, with a 50-50 raffle that has allowed us to support an unprecedented number of Albertans, beyond our wildest dreams. In those 25 years, over $114 million has been reinvested across Oil Country. And now, an additional $2 million is going to charities across northern Alberta to help families in need. From Edmonton to Grand Prairie, from Cold Lake to Whitecourt, from Fort McMurray to Red Deer. Together, we are making a difference. Standing proudly to support over 1,000 charities in more than 140 communities across the region. Your support ensures kids have the chance to play. Neighbors can enjoy a warm meal. Pets have a safe place to call home. Veterans receive the care they deserve, and critical medical treatments and research continue to move forward. When our community comes together, we all win. Because of you and your unwavering support, we will continue to make Oil Country a better place. And for that, we are deeply grateful. Thank you.
Speaking of Kevin Lowe, have you read the article that Chris Pronger put out and apparently wrote in his book talking how he signed the contract with the Oilers when he was drunk, didn't run it by his wife, didn't ask his wife anything, and Kevin Lowe clapped back and said, "You're a lying sack of shit. Not only did you sign it in good faith, your wife wrote us a letter saying she's excited to be an Oiler, for him to be an Oiler, for her to be in Edmonton. And then you went and got drunk and slept with a reporter." Well, I can't say you got drunk because you did it on several occasions. So, Pronger, you are just a terrible human being. Nobody's going to believe what you wrote in your book. Nobody's going to believe what you wrote in The Athletic or the Players Tribune or wherever you wrote that. In case you guys don't know, now you know. Because if that was the case, you signed the contract. Why is this the first time anybody's ever hearing about it? First time ever you even talked about it. Because that would be a really cool story to tell people, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, I remember signing a contract when I was drunk. It was to play for the Edmonton Oilers in 05-06. We all remember what the Oilers did to Mike Comrie. I'm still not a fan of the Mike Comrie, the way all that went down, but (4-3) Nashville over Anaheim. 2 minutes left to go in that intermission. 0-0 Kings Calgary. 30 seconds left to go in that intermission. Third period. 9 minutes left to go in the third period. St. Louis 3. Utah 3. Oh, Kirby Dach. Colton Dach. I keep calling him Kirby. I swear to my God, that's Kirby Dach. Who's y'all's dark horse to win the Stanley Cup this year? Dark horse, not who you guys think the favorite is, but the dark horse. My dark horse, honestly, Buffalo. To come out of the East, Buffalo. To come out of the West, Utah. Those are my two dark horses in each conference. Who's yours? Remember, there's no wrong answers. What is this, 50 years? Good Lord. I don't plan to live that long. Lubo, that's awesome. Yeah. Also, on that point and on that joke, the NHL is reconsidering the playoff formation, as well as reconsidering the standings and the point gathering. I guess some people in the higher ups of the NHL don't like the way LA kind of backdoored themselves into a playoff spot. How do you fix that? 3-point games for a win in regulation. 0 for a loss in overtime or a shootout. You know, here, I'll even go one further. You lose in regulation, you get your 2 points. You win in regulation, you get your 3 points. You win in overtime, you get 2 points. You win in a shootout, you get 2 points. You lose in regulation, 2 points. You lose in overtime, 1 point. You lose in a shootout, you get nothing. No point should be rewarded to you. But I'll be back.
it's by design. I say once, I don't speak twice. I don't gamble, but I roll the dice. I don't rush plays, I let it sit. I don't force moves, I commit. I don't need noise to get respect. I don't dots, I stay direct. I don't leave gaps, I don't guess when the pressure hits. I'm at my best. I don't play tough, I stay calm. I don't fake heat, I stay on. I don't overthink what's ahead of the room. Then I step. I don't get lost in the hype. I don't move wrong just to be right. I don't chase wins, I stack them. I don't react even when I win. I say it once. I don't move fast, I move all time. Pressure don't push me, let it decide. Head stays up and stay low. I don't reveal what I know. I don't show off, I don't flex. I don't chase threats, I collect. Stand right here, I don't slide. If I say less, it's by design. Day one, don't speak nice. I don't gamble, but I roll the dice. I don't rush plays, I let it sit. I don't force moves, I commit. I don't need noise to get respect. I don't throw shots, I stay direct. I don't leave gaps, I don't guess when the press. I'm at my best. I don't play tough, I stay calm. I don't fake heat, I stay on. I don't overthink what's ahead. I read the room, then I step. I don't get lost in the hype. I don't move wrong just to be right. I don't chase wins, I don't react even when I win. I say it once. I don't move fast, I move on time. Pressure don't push me, I let it decide. Head stays up and stay low. I don't reveal what I know. I don't show off, I don't fix. I don't chase threats, collect. Stand right here, I don't slide. If I say less, it's by design. I say once, I don't speak twice. I don't gamble, but I roll the dice. I don't rush plays, I let it sit. I don't force moves, I commit. I don't need noise to get respect. I don't throw shots, I stay direct. I don't leave gaps, I don't guess when the pressure hits. I'm at my best. I don't play tough, play calm. I don't fake it. I don't overthink what.
Second period is underway.
One-timer Murphy on net. Lankinen makes the save. Nurse another shot off the pads of Lankinen.
Anaheim has tied the score up in Nashville 4-4.
Cleared up the left-hand side. This will be an icing call against the Canucks.
This period brought to you by Team Auction.
Yes.
With 60+
The Edmonton Oilers are up 4-1 on the Vancouver Canucks. Savoy gets a hat trick in the first period.
locations and get it sold.
Picard has been called up. The recall will be effective tomorrow or Sunday. The Oilers will play the Ducks on Monday. Just where will they play? In Edmonton or in Anaheim?
But it was Ty Mueller of Edmonton accounting for the only
Any point in this game in Anaheim comes to Edmonton on Monday.
his first in the NHL. A special moment for him. Enrique Steele for Edmonton. Cross-ice feed for Darnell Nurse. Snapped it toward the net. Deflected in front. Good coverage down low by the Canucks to force that back through center. Bluger was the last man to deny.
I said what I said.
Canucks with a puck. Here's a steal by Kasperi Kapanen. One-timer Emberson. Save Lankinen. Rebound available for just a moment. And finally backhanded safely out. Besser under control for Vancouver to Bluger, who gets it in.
4-3 St. Louis over Utah. 2 minutes left to go in the third period there.
I was curious whether there'd be a letdown after the disappointment of not winning the division. But the Oilers still very much with home ice.
Jack Michael about winning the division.
7 minutes away from securing. Ooh, a shot by Woolman. That hit Valander.
They never cared.
Shake that off. By the way, Anaheim has come back to tie Nashville 4-4 in the third. If the Ducks win, then if this score holds up, it's Edmonton with home ice against Anaheim in the first round, because Anaheim is the tiebreaker against LA, who's scoreless after one down in Calgary. I'm making Louis' head hurt right now.
It's been hurting for a while.
Very true, Lubo. Very true.
It's incredible that it's gone right down to the last game.
Never thought about it that way. Never thought about it that way. LA, eh?
Still trying to get over how tall.
Who would you rather face, the LA Kings or the Anaheim Ducks?
He's over 7 feet. Big human.
6'9", 240. Toiled for years.
Me personally, I'd rather face the Kings because the Ducks goaltender DeStall. That is the only worry I have with Anaheim is DeStall.
Oh, here's a penalty coming, and this will be called. William frustrated.
Yeah, just got a little bit.
There's blood. That's a 4-minute major.
Foot-wise and in a reaction.
It's into the
Just play the puck and then the last second. No, it's the stick that comes up when he's falling down. Actually catches McDavid.
Let's see if it's a 2 or a 4.
I think he might be cut.
Number 97, Connor Crowley, Pacific.
Looks like there's a pretty good
24, double minor,
yeah.
But they're
They gave Connor McDavid a tripping call there? That's bullshit. He didn't trip him, though.
David is cut. You called that.
I'm sorry, but he didn't trip him.
It's only a 2-minute power play because it's a trip on the Oilers.
It's a 2-minute power play for the Oilers because they called McDavid for a trip. What the fuck is that nonsense?
A touch on the trip, so it's a bad call on this.
Where's the trip? Where's the trip? Where's the trip?
I don't think he touches him anywhere, right?
Doesn't touch him. Fucking phantom call again.
Very perception there, right? His stick is right there. I don't think he knows it. He's going to go get repaired.
And as he does that, the Oilers will have to send a guy to the box to serve it.
Yeah, he's going to go get it worked on here before.
But you're absolutely right.
He's getting stitches, folks. Connor McDavid's getting stitches right before playoffs. Holy fuck.
Listen, it happens fast. It was right there.
There was no trip there, though.
Looked like he poked him in the skate, but
He didn't poke him, Louis. You're an idiot.
to be able to say
Oh, you're just upset because your boy's getting his ass handed to him.
it'll be a 2-minute power play. So a little bit of a break for Vancouver on that one. And
What have you done with my partner?
boo you. Hey,
The kinder, gentler Louis DeBrus. It's because Cindy and Jordan are in the building.
Francis Sherrod the other night, I was actually impressed with him, and I'll get to that if I get a break.
Bouchard is shot. Rocket on play. All right, go
There
ahead.
was an interference call in the game on the goaltender late in the game. And, it was Jared Wright. He was shoved a little bit by Ratu. I don't even know if it should have been a penalty, but perception again. He goes into the goaltender, it's goal interference. And the Vancouver Canucks started to kind of circle around and look to get in there, and he said to everybody, I got him. Get out of here. Good control. I like that conversation. I like the verbal message of don't come in here and do something. I'm going to give you a penalty.
No Renegade. Jari will be sitting in the press box. So essentially, if you want to say they'll be carrying 3, but no, it'll be Jari in the press box, Ingram starter, Picard backup. From what I've been able to gather the intel.
Edmonton capitalized on its first opportunity, lifted safely out by Roenick. Rifle back up the gut, beautiful feed to Hyman, shakes off a check, around, had Lankinen down, and then could not get the puck to Savoy.
Wouldn't that be something, Savoy 4-goal night?
Hat-trick tonight. Bouchard. Nugent Hopkins loading up. But Colson.
Rugby Calgary! No. That just doesn't sound right.
He's getting repairs, so he's unavailable on this power play.
I don't think he likes the fact there was a penalty called on him, but that's for sure.
Bouchard and Colson trade. Down low, Nugent Hopkins could not handle it. Pedersen's going to have a chance to clear. Does so with a feed to the middle, but coming over to snatch it away is Colson. Savoy to Nugent Hopkins. Still 35 seconds left in the double minor. A shot blockered up on the plexi. It stayed in play. Nugent Hopkins gives it up behind it. Savoy, Bouchard, winds, fires, save, Lankinen. That a heat. Nugent Hopkins.
He had eyes, too. That was a good save.
Bouchard, Nugent Hopkins, fires, save, Lankinen with a stick. Rebound, trying to power inside as Pedersen. Nugent Hopkins got belted. Here's Hyman. But Colson serves it off the boards. Bouchard walking the line. Nugent Hopkins as the power play comes to an end. Rolls toward the net. Bouchard, snapshot blocked.
In an Oilers uniform, yes. In the NHL, there's going to be a team out there that's going to trade for him and play him.
4-1, the Oilers have completely overwhelmed Vancouver at this point. Now shooting them 17-5.
Shots are 17-5 Edmonton. 4 is 4-1 Edmonton.
No matter McDavid's ambition, CIBC would have a
How do I say this politically so I don't get more heat thrown at me? There is some dumb team out there that does want Jari's services.
He's got his head up and he's looking far side. He knows Hyman's there. It might deflect off of him or the defenseman.
You're right about that, Lebo. You're right about that.
McDavid back on the pet. Sorry, some quick repairs and a couple band-aids. That's pretty marked up for a high stick coming up into the chin.
Carlson up that right-hand side.
You are not wrong there, sir.
Emerson with Jake DeBrusk.
In a perfect world, we won't see Jari ever in an Oilers uniform again.
And that was smoked on net by Woman. He got all of it. 102 as Lankinen sends it out of play. Well, we tell you they shoot it hard.
There, Renegade.
102 mile-an-hour slapper.
That's not good for the league, and that's not good for Chicago, because
Closed captioning is brought to you.
Chicago is a place where players go to die.
And most reliable.
Sorry to say, hopefully that doesn't hurt too many Chicago Blackhawk fans. The more real is Seattle or Vancouver get McKenna. Bedard signs a contract with one of those teams. Whichever team gets McKenna, he signs the contract with them. There is a sign and trade deal in place with Chicago. Just my 2 cents, I don't think Chicago, even with McKenna, is going to improve any. Their goaltending is not good. Their defense is subpar at best. Their forward group is garbage. It's not going to fix itself in the next 5-6 years. I think what's best for Connor Bedard is get out of Chicago. Get out of Chicago while you can. Vancouver would be a good place to start because they're going to refresh. And if you've got the likes of McKenna to start your rebuild and then you add a Bedard to go with it, that's 2 interesting pieces that you can entice players to come play. Much like the Oilers have with McDavid and Draisaitl. Seattle, they're kind of in a different situation because they've already got good talent there. So if they get McKenna, you don't need a Bedard. But then you've got pieces to trade Chicago. Right? You've got the defense to trade Chicago. You got the forward group to trade for Chicago. I wouldn't be too upset to see McKenna go out east. About what? What do they say about the Oilers with McDavid?
McDavid with 3 assists and some work on his chin sends it in deep on the line right now with Kapanen and Roslovic. Darnell Nurse got popped by Elias Pettersson. Hard-fought battle for the puck. McDavid stuck in there and flipped.
And what fans? Because if they actually know hockey or watch any semblance of hockey, saying that Connor McDavid's career was wasted in Edmonton is stupid to say. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious, Nick. That's not happening. McDavid, it's a different situation between McDavid and Bedard. A completely different situation for McDavid and Bedard. Because McDavid's gone to back-to-back Cup finals. Fans said what they want to say, and they were wrong when they said it. And they're wrong when they say it now.
Connor Murphy's a lefty too, by the way. And he got a couple of those quick Connor's protecting one of his players. That's the second fight in the game from a similar situation. It was Colton Dock with a big hit on Bouillon in the first period, and then he fought.
So are the Oilers going to get the extra power play here for the instigator? That's a good, clean hockey hit. Keep your head up, kid. The argument I have with every fan ever about saying that McDavid that's funny. He found so many lefties again for a right. That's twice that the guy in Vancouver started a fight, and twice they didn't get the instigator. How many times are you allowed to do that?
As soon as Sunday, but more likely Monday. Does that factor in getting caught up in any of this, Louis?
Yeah, I think Chris Domlock right now wants to know why there isn't an. I will say this, there wasn't a big distance travel. They had the conversation. Yes, I thought Connor Murphy actually got the first shot in. But some big boys on the ice right now. Keep an eye on this.
McDavid was never going to Toronto. Toronto's losing Nylander and Matthews in the next year or two. Like, I know Nylander's walking in this offseason. By the sounds of it, he's gone. Like, that exit interview that Nylander had, I think he's gone. Matthews isn't that far behind him. No, I don't think Chicago's that bad, but I think there's a problem in Chicago. Like, they haven't gained any ground since getting Bedard. And they had Taylor Hall. They had Foligno. They had Teravainen. They've had goaltending. They've had defense. There's just something going on in Chicago that's not clicking.
I agree with you. For Edmonton, they have to be aware of that.
And like I said, there's people out there that say McDavid his career was ruined in Edmonton. How so? If you say that, then Ovechkin's career was ruined in Washington. They have a decent roster for sure. Oh, that's off of Hyman's skate. And there's a red line there, Bozer. 5 minutes left to go in the second period. Shots are 20-5 for the Edmonton Oilers. 4-1 Edmonton! You're not wrong, Lubo. I just feel like they're going to be losing a lot of their guys. I think Toronto is going to be losing a lot of their guys. Hi, Nikki, Renegade, and Nick for sure. The Toronto thing is interesting to me because... wow! He didn't even trip on the red line. He tripped on the O.
Time he was gone.
Bouchard able to cut one off against Bouillon.
Right, Renegade? Like, I just hate when people say that. Oh, because they don't win cups, they're ruined. Okay, so every year that Michael Jordan didn't win a cup after his 6th one, he was ruined?
Who has 3 assists along with Evan Bouchard, all the scoring in the first period. Savoy a hat trick, the first of his NHL career.
Yeah. You're not wrong there, Diane, and it's definitely sad to read and hear. Sometimes I just wish media would just kind of humble themselves a little bit and realize that you have really good access to players, but at any given time, those players could say no more media access in a locker room. We'll do all our interviews out of the locker room and just with microphones and cameras. Go back to the COVID days. No, I don't know why they hate the team so much. I don't understand the Oiler hate. And it's Oiler fans that seem to hate the team the most. I've watched it. I watched it firsthand on Monday. How do I segue this? Second intermission, I'll segue it. I think we as Oilers fans have become too comfortable with our team being so good.
Already has 20. He's got 21. 3 goals in his last 2 games against Vancouver, in fact.
And they have, Nick. They have this year. I truly believe they've been okay with being the bad boys of the group. The bad guys.
We've reached the halfway point of the regular season.
So as you guys know,
And Edmonton
I went to the Oilers game on Monday with the wife. Thank you again for buying tickets. I greatly appreciate you. I've been to many Oilers games in my life. I've been to games when the Oilers were good, and I've been to games when the Oilers were shit. That game, on a fan perspective, was embarrassing to be a fan. There's no life in that building. It's almost like this team and these fans expect greatness every night. And I hate to say that, like, just sitting there in the stands, listening to the people have sidebar conversations, not even paying attention to the fucking game. Have we as fans got so complacent and expect greatness every game that if it's not
on Saturday.
That's awesome.
That one dude on the far left looked like he could have been in Kiss.
Yeah, or Hall & Oates.
First penalty of the game against the Oilers. It'll go to Adam Henrique. This is Vancouver's first power play of the night. That's been a bright spot for the Canucks this year.
It has, you know, and Edmonton's been pretty disciplined in the game. The one penalty taken was a coincidental. It was McDavid that he actually didn't take, but this one here, Rossi, with a pretty solid move into the zone. Henrique trips him down, and it'll be the first one for the Canucks.
Canucks have not had a shot in the first 10 minutes and 17 seconds of this period. Hoping to change that on the power play. Led by Jake DeBrusk.
Something happened with the microphone. Sorry, I didn't mute myself, so you didn't hear anything that I said then. The microphone decided to go crazy.
He'll drop it for Roenick. Besser twists it back for DeBrusk. Oilers have killed 20 of the last 23 power plays for the opposition. That's 87%. DeBrusk. Saucer to Pettersson. Roenick. Gives it up.
Oh, Vancouver has a power play? I didn't even notice.
Marco Rossi. Besser. Presence comes off of that position. Gives it back up top. Besser. Rossi to Roenick. Pettersson snapped it across.
You guys hear me yet?
Not in shooting position, so Rossi to Roenick. His shot.
Good save by Ingram. Another good save by Ingram.
Connor Ingram on the initial redirect by DeBrusk and the rebound on Besser.
That drop from just under shoulder height down to the pad. That was a really good save by Lankinen. Those have been going in for the kid.
Connor Ingram facing his first 2 shots on
You guys
goal
hear me better now?
and handles them easily. Hoglander around the board. Snap back behind Wallman.
It sucks that you guys aren't responding.
McDavid did not get it out. Played up top by Hoglander. Besser on to Roenick.
How's about now?
Tossed in
Better
front.
now?
Pettersson back door to Besser. Up top.
Better
Roenick.
now.
Smack back to Roenick. One-timer, Pettersson.
Good save there by Ingram again.
Blasted that up over top, kicked off the plexi all the way down. 8 minutes to go in the period, and 15 seconds left on the penalty to Adam Henrique.
I think you guys are just trolling me at this point. So anyways, what I was saying is I've been a fan of going to games for 40 years. That game was tough to be at.
Henrique steps out of the box. Oilers have killed off another one.
Yeah, solid penalty. One chance on the deflection, one shot earlier handled by Ingram, and good pressure.
I
saw Samansky on Hoglander on the
I don't know. I think we have fans become complacent.
One high and wide. That's mustard on it.
Yes, that's my choice.
Up to Henrique, and he's able to muscle it through the neutral zone.
There, now you guys can hear the TV a little bit and hear me better. Turn the TV down a little bit.
Last report. If they finish tied, Anaheim and LA, Edmonton would face Anaheim in the first round.
There, I'll turn the TV down even more. Because we had a guy complain a while ago that, oh, I can't hear the TV. Fuck. Can't keep everybody happy. 4-4 in the third period, 4 minutes left to go in that for Nashville, Anaheim. 1-1 in the second period, LA, Calgary. Dang. That's awesome, Nick. Yeah, like, I think we as fans have become complacent and expect excellence every night. And I get, when you're paying $200-300 a ticket, you expect the team to show up. I get it. I understand it. You want to get your money's worth. But it's not like we're the NBA. Well, now I'm breathing too loud. What do you mean, how so, Renegade? They're not a strong team. They're not a strong team at all. I can give you 10 examples why Colorado will be out round one. Especially if they play LA. Yes, absolutely we'll do that. We will absolutely be going to the Anaheim, Nashville overtime. You're not wrong about that. Any whoosies. But Colson almost scores his 20th. No, it has nothing to do with playing dirty. Like I said, I watched that Colorado team. They were going 100%. I don't care what those fans, Colorado fans on Twitter and TikTok were saying, oh, Colorado was missing 5 guys and they were only going 50%. That's fucking stupid. I was at the game and I watched that game. How many minutes did Nathan McKinnon play that game? How many minutes did Landeskog play? How many minutes did Taves play? 30, 30, and 40. If you're a team going half-assed, you're not playing your top guys 30 minutes a fucking night against a team missing 7 players. I disagree with you. Renegade, I don't have faith in Colorado goaltending. I don't have faith in Cale Makar being 100% healthy. And if Makar isn't 100% healthy, that team is doomed. McKinnon isn't a playoff guy. I just don't see Colorado getting out of round 1. And if they do, they're not getting out of round 2. Dallas and Minnesota will mop the floor with them. And Anaheim scores to make it 5-4. How the hell do you get a power play that late in the game almost every game? I don't get this league, man. I don't get this league. It doesn't make sense to me, man. Like, you just got certain teams that are allowed to do whatever they want to do, and When other teams react, oh my goodness, that's a penalty. Look, I've said it since the beginning of the season, and I will continue to say it. The way Colorado played so desperately against the Oilers tells me all I need to know about Colorado. They played desperate hockey against a team that had no Hyman, no Draisaitl, no Dickinson, no Jones, no Janmark. Come on. They had a power play in overtime for what? Like I said, I'm not worried about no Colorado Avalanche doing anything in the playoffs. It really doesn't have anything to do with the President's Trophy curse either. It's just I don't think they're built for playoffs. They're built for a regular season. Much like Winnipeg last year, Toronto every year. They're built for regular seasons, but come playoff time, they fold. Even against the Oilers in that run, they needed overtime every game and 5 offsides that were offsides not called. But hey, good luck to Colorado, LA. I just don't have faith in the Colorado goaltending when the pressure's on and it matters. Wedgwood and Blackwood, just not. They're not it. I'm not cheering for LA to win, not at all. I don't want LA round 1. I don't want LA round 1. I don't want LA round 1 for a lot of reasons. Most importantly, they play a dirty style of hockey that doesn't get called in the playoffs. It is what it is, and they play that style that the refs don't call penalties for. They play the style of, I'm going to run and gun, I'm going to slash, I'm going to hook, I'm going to hold, I'm going to trip, I'm going to cross-check. I'm going to do everything I can because the refs are not going to call everything until I go up by 1 or 2, and then the refs are going to start calling us for penalties. But by that point, it's over.
So even if you take a swipe at a puck, the next thing you know, it's into the skate. But
oh, like, as for cheering for LA to win, well, if LA loses, if Anaheim wins this game, LA is going to Colorado. I don't know what you mean, Renegade. (5-1). Hopkins with his 20th goal of the year. You can tell he grew up in BC with that baseball swing. 5-1 Edmonton, 25-7 of the shots.
Hyman and McDavid get the assist. Welcome back, Hyman. Third period is Pod Colson time. All I'm saying, Renegade, is I want LA to play Colorado. Because we can get Anaheim. The only thing that worries me about Anaheim is their goaltending. If DeStall gets hot, he could be hard to beat. DeStall could steal you a game. Oh, no, yeah. In that situation, I want LA to win that series. I want both teams to get hurt in that series and be a slobber knock for Dallas or Minnesota in round 2. Because LA has to go through Colorado, Dallas, Minnesota to get to us in round 3. As it stands right now with Anaheim winning 5-4 over Nashville and LA Calgary tied 1-1 after 2. And with us beating Vancouver right now 5-1. So it's looking like it's going to be us versus Anaheim in Edmonton. LA's going to Colorado. Utah's going to Vegas. Minnesota's going to Dallas. Also, not just that. Also, how hurt is Manson for Colorado? That's an important piece for their defense. Hey, welcome back. And how healthy will Landeskog be this playoff run? Good save there by Connor Ingram. (5-1) Edmonton. I'm just saying. I don't know. Colorado could win round 1. Absolutely. And I'm not saying they're not going to. I just don't think they're as good a team as people are hyping them up. That's just my opinion. That's just my eye test. They haven't played meaningful hockey since November. They haven't rested any of their starters either. Like, let's not put that in, let's not underestimate that or not undervaluate that. They could have rested some of their players the final 5-6 games of the year. Meant nothing. They didn't. Why am I checking fart book? I don't want to. And that's it for the second 5-1 Edmonton. 5-4 final. Anaheim beats Nashville. Mr. Draisaitl. He's enjoying it. He's enjoying it. Doesn't have his popcorn today, though. I agree, Lubo. I agree. Like, again, and that's just based off my biases for Colorado and how much I don't like that organization. Top to bottom, I don't like that organization. Probably has everything to do with what Nathan McKinnon said. But that's neither here nor there anymore. I know, I'm probably one of the only guys on planet Earth that doesn't like Nathan McKinnon. Why? That... He does rip a dart, though. And who is this? No, in all seriousness, why not? That's a big payout if it happens. If LA beats Colorado in round 1, that's a huge payout for me. Because I'm not going to bet even money. That'd be stupid. I'm not going to go dollar for dollar. You're obviously going to... If I bet any Avs fan LA beats Colorado in the playoffs, I want some money shaved. I want points shaved, as they say in the betting business. I'm not going to go straight dollar for dollar. That's a loser's bet. If I was to bet that series and bet LA to beat Colorado, I'd be looking for points. You know what I mean? If I'm putting in 20, you're putting in 200 type of thing, you know? So if I'm putting in 200, you're putting in 2,000. Right? Where did the poll end up at? I didn't even see the poll at all.
Oh my god. I'm yawning up a storm as well. So.
What are you doing?
I'm being nice. It's the sensitive skin strips. Oh, did you show them this?
Oh, I did not show them that yet. Any movies? Let me fix that. They're mine. I found them. They're mine.
And then you get to strip.
I'm not stripping.
Well, how else am I gonna do a wax strip?
You can figure it out. So, at the Oilers game, it was Fan Appreciation Day. They gave us some pretty cool bandanas. Across the top and the border, it says, "This is oil country." Pretty spiffy bandanas. Oh, I didn't, Okay, so yes. They gave us these really cool bandanas. Across the top and the bottom and everything else, it says, "This is oil country." Pretty spiffy.
Might as well show them the can while you've got the...
I already showed them the can. I'll show you better. Here's a better look at the can. The can. The can.
No, the Oilers gonna interfere with the wax there, Nick.
Oh, you guys are jackasses. Where's a towel?
In the dryer.
Yeah, you might want to get a towel.
For what?
I don't know for what. I've never been waxed before.
You don't need a towel to be waxed.
What? I don't understand what you're saying. No, I get what you're saying, Renegade. And I don't agree with those sounds. I think Bouchard deserves the Norris this year. It always goes to the defenseman with the most points. And they're trying to say, well, that's not the only thing that matters. Yes, it is. It is the only thing that's mattered for the last 20 years. Ever since Nick Lindstrom's been gone out of the league.
They're only sold at the games, Nick, so he had to drink it at the arena.
I do have a shot of vodka coming after the game, though.
Okay.
Okay, what? Again, towel.
You don't need a towel for wax. It is not hot wax.
The shirt's staying on.
How the hell am I going to wax you if your shirt...
That's all you're getting.
Well, where am I going to put the other wax strip? Oh, look, belly. Because we'd get shut down if I did Brazilian there, Nick. You have to pull it up a little bit further because I have to pull up. Okay, who's ready? One, two. Who's ready for strip two? Oh, Nick is loving this.
Yeah, gosh.
Oh, that one didn't come all the way off.
What are you doing?
There's wax there.
Ouch! You're fine. Oh, you're fine. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Nothing was done to you.
There. And then I will get Daddy's back later and the rest of his belly.
Oh. Ow. 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 Yeah, ow.
So, on Sunday before playoffs, if we have the kids here, do I get the kids to help with his back?
No. That is a negative. Okay. I'm switching cameras. You're mean. Hey, go see your mom. Well, I need to switch cameras without touching anything. She's mean, son of a bitch. Oh, that hurt.
Now imagine if it was hot wax going on first.
Good thing I laugh when I'm in pain. Oh, man. Oh, good thing I laugh when I'm in pain. No, 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 and not. No, 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 no.
Yes, I can make it a once a month thing because his hair still has to grow back. Unless you guys don't mind the... I kind of mind a weird patchy chest, so...
You're fucking head.
No, I'm saying I don't like a patchy chest, so I'm going to remove it all, and then it has to regrow.
Yeah. I don't get it. I don't like it. She's mean. Going into the third period, yeah, barring some major collapse, I don't see the Oilers losing this game. Never. Whew. Oh. Oh. That hurts. Not wrong. Not wrong.
Well, seeing as there's only one game left now. Do you guys want to do that scoreboard thing for the playoffs to see where everybody is, what everybody's going on? Oh. Oh. Mm. That was a spicy meatball. You're not wrong, eh, Nick? Like, shout out to him and how good he's been this year. Ooh. I'm not looking at it. Don't ask me if it's red or not. Sadistic. Apparently, Vancouver has 8 shots on net. Edmonton has 7. Sorry, 27. Wow. You're not wrong, eh? The way he treats rookies. Did you watch the interview that he had yesterday or the day before? Just so calm, cool, collected. Like, nothing phases him, which is good to see in a coach. Don't jinx it. By the way, Draisaitl's going to be playing Monday. He looked amazing in practice yesterday. Speed is back. He's got leg movement back. Kid's going to be something else when he comes back. He's going to be angry. He's just sitting up there with Dickinson. Nothing, Kraken, Colorado. That game doesn't fucking matter. 6-1, Sharks beat the Jets. 5-3, Blues beat the Mammoth. 1-1, Calgary, Vancouver. Start of the third period. Depending on how this game goes, the timeline, we will see. We can get into Calgary, LA. Me too, Nick. Me too. But they're being very hush-hush mum about it. That speculation from that jackass Spectre or Gregson about it being an MCL. It's not an MCL. It wasn't his knee. It never was his knee. It was his upper hip.
Draisaitl can play through pain with the knee. Yeah, that's just for players. Hurt or scratch players. Nobody else allowed to sit in that booth. Not a family-friendly booth. But I'll be right back. All right. I know that guy. Looks like Paul Coffey. Excuse me.
Not a chance, buddy. We are so happy for
That's awesome.
so richly deserved. Good for you. Try to keep it quiet, did you? Congratulations, Dave. Dave Moyer, our longtime statistician. We have the privilege of working with him and Ryan all year, and he's going into the CFL football Hall of Fame. That's just magnificent news all around. And yeah, good job, Coffey. Another Hall of Fame for you. What is that, about number 94? That was a quick snapshot by Jake DeBrus. That was blocked and cleared by Matthias Ekholm. He told me not to do it, Louis, but as you know, working with me all these years, do I ever listen to anybody?
No.
No, you'll figure it, you'll flesh it out for sure. A steal by Marcus Pettersson. Liam Ogren will backhand it in.
Go Ezra. Go Oilers, go! Looks like Anaheim's coming to Edmonton. It's good to see. Glad the Oilers got home ice advantage. Again, the only thing I'm worried about Anaheim is just all going on a hot streak and shutting down the Oilers' goal scoring. That's the only thing that I'm worried about. I don't think the Anaheim defense is better. I don't think the Anaheim goal scoring is better. They might have the edge in goaltending, but I'm liking what Ingram has been doing.
He's without a stick right now as Murphy throws it across. Snapshot. That stayed out.
17:21 left to go in the third period. Oilers 27. Vancouver 8 shots, 5-1. Edmonton is the score.
this period. Brought to you by Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home of no payments, no interest.
You're not wrong, Nick. You're not wrong. It's just steal one, right? Like if he steals one, just don't lose the first one if you're the Oilers. Don't lose game one. Watch the Oilers come out and win the division. What matters. Savoy's feeling it though. Just get Dries. Just get the guy's 20th goal. Give the puck to Bouchard. Get Bouchard the puck to Podkolzin. Podkolzin scores his 20th. Bouchard gets .95. Let's go. Bouchard does have a 3-point night tonight. Monday night, Oilers, Ducks in Edmonton. Let's get loud. Let's get proud. Oilers playoff bound. Excuse me. Yep. Anaheim is coming to Edmonton on Monday. Calgary just scores, makes the game 2-1. Flames over the Kings. Right? Dang it, Calgary, you can't even lose proper. Excuse me. And Podkolzin goes for a line change. He knows he's one away from 20, but he goes for a line change. What a team player. No. Oilers aren't falling this year. Scores! Colton Dock! 6-1 Edmonton. Yeah, sorry. So I was having a conversation with Buddy. Yeah, I muted myself for the goal song. And I was coughing up a storm. Like, you guys couldn't see. I had my head down like this. I'm coughing like crazy. I was drinking my energy drink. And, went down the wrong tube. Yes, we are playing against the Anaheim Duckleheads. Yeah, I'm not worried about the Anaheim Ducks. Distall's the only thing that I'm worried about, and even now, I don't think I'm going to be worried about it. We got 10:55 left to go in the third period. 6-1 Edmonton. So, like I said, I was having a conversation with a buddy, and he told me point blank, the Oilers team that we've seen all year will not be the Oilers team you see in the playoffs. They are going to flick a switch tonight or tomorrow night, because we talked yesterday, and they're going to put the best 60 minutes we've seen all year, and it's just going to carry over to round one of the playoffs, which is going to carry over to round 2 and 3. I truly believe that when he said it. He said this team is going to look better than you've seen them play all year. And I asked him point blank, why is this that this team just doesn't give a shit about 82 games? He doesn't have an answer. He's as frustrated. The Oilers brass are as frustrated as everybody else is. Why is it that you can go out there and you get your ass handed to you 9-1, 10-1, 30-0? Why is it that you guys can go out there and get your asses handed to you? And the same roster, the next night can go out there and put up a 10 spot. That is a question that this brass in Bowman, Jackson, coaches, that is the question everybody in the organization is asking themselves. How is it that these players can go from I don't give a fuck attitude, I'm going to play lousy tonight and there's nothing anybody can do about it, to the next night, I am going to have a superstar night and I'm going to have point night? Nobody has that answer. You could ask Connor McDavid why that is, and what's the answer he always gives you? Some nights you feel it, some nights you don't. Some nights everything goes in for you, some nights you're putting it 5 feet wide, or you're hitting a post, or you're hitting the goalie's chest. Those are the ho-hum answers they always give, right? Having a players-only meeting already happened. Yes, I saw that one. Good for both of them. That players-only meeting happened already, Nick. And it wasn't... And nobody knew about it. That's the fucking best part about this Oilers team. Shit gets said behind closed door that nobody knows about. I was talking to a friend of mine at Oilers Nation, by the way, over at Oilers Nation. Talk to each other. I'm not going to tell you who he is because he likes to keep his job. But yeah, him and I were having a really great conversation. And I said, dude, you guys made a comment about why doesn't this team have a players-only meeting? They're playing like trash right now. Why don't they ever publicly talk about Oilers having a players-only meeting? We never hear that about this leadership. We always hear, oh, we'll get out of this funk. Oh, it's just a funk we're in. Oh, it's just a slide. Oh, this, oh, that. It's always an excuse, but we never hear... But we never hear them talk about players... Oh, Paul Colson almost gets it. I actually wouldn't talk to Bagged Milk if my life depended on it. That guy and I do not see eye to eye. I'm sure if Bagged Milk and I saw each other out in public, we'd turn and walk the other way. But no, like he said, yeah, it is weird how we don't hear. Like every other team we hear, they had a players-only meeting. They had a chat in the locker room. Oh, Podkolzin hits the post. God damn. They're feeding him, and he's going to get it. He's getting 20 tonight. That's the next topper for the cake. And my answer to that is, what if they did? Like, I'll play devil's. What if they did? What if every couple of months this team did have a players-only meeting? We just don't know about it. Because it's at Connor McDavid's house. Or it's at Draisaitl's house. It's not in public eye where people would know that they're gathering. Or it's at a golf course. You know what I mean? It's away from everybody. How do we know that hasn't happened at least 7 times in the last 3 years? I just thought I'd throw that out there. How do we know it hasn't happened? Yeah, they have, eh? Like, low-key about everything. It's by design. It's absolutely by design. There's already enough pressure. Oh, wow, that's awesome. We went to the Oilers fan giveaway. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, we went to the Oilers fan giveaway, the Colorado game. We got a pretty cool bandana. About it. That's awesome, man. Bakersfield does it up right. That's awesome, man. I mean, I can't complain. I got 1,000 points for the Edmonton Oilers loyalty rewards program. So I guess that's something. They gave us 1,000 free points. Seven and a half minutes left to play in the third period. 6-1 Edmonton. Honestly, if Gary Bettman and the NHL ownership group had their choice, they would put an Oiler AHL team in Edmonton. McDavid didn't want to be that guy to score that goal. Yeah, I think it... I agree, man. Like, the situation with Bakersfield is one of a kind when it comes to Bakersfield and Edmonton. Just the NHL wants their AHL teams to be closer to the NHL franchise. You know what I mean? McDavid is trying too hard to get Hyman his goal. Just my 2 cents. Take it for what it's worth. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean they moved from an East Coast Hockey League to an AHL? Like, they didn't do it the proper channels. They just voted and it became a thing.
Juicy, and Simply Spiked lemonade is made with real fruit juice. Why not crack open a can and tell us about your sister's boyfriend's personal trainer? Simply Spiked. It's getting juicy.
No, the fans pay a tax to have Bakersfield Condors hockey there in the AHL. Yeah, the AHL structure is weird how money and ownership groups work. Yeah, no, yeah, I know they were originally the East Coast hockey team, yeah. So you're saying because they didn't go through the proper NHL channels to be an AHL team, that the NHL might say, hey, you didn't pay us our money, so we're going to kind of... Yeah, I see what you're saying now, yeah. They did their own thing instead of going through the proper NHL channels. Yeah, I can see that. The NHL is deciding, hey, now it's time to pay the piper.
This period brought to you by Legacy Heating and Cooling, home of no payments, no interest for 1 year.
So in saying that, I honestly think what would they be called then? So let's play that devil's advocate here for a second, Armand. I like this conversation. Bakersfield's going to keep a team. They're just going to be called the East Coast Hockey League Bakersfield Condors. Keep the name. It'll be the Edmonton Oilers affiliate. Still the Edmonton Oilers affiliate. It'll just be the East Coast team for it. And then the AHL team would be called what? Edmonton Roadrunners again? Edmonton Mini Oilers? Yeah, I know you guys are. I know. I know. And I know why you're scared, and you guys should be, and it's for all the wrong reasons. I'll say this with my full chest. It's for all the wrong reasons. If Bakersfield moves from the Bakersfield Condors to Edmonton AHL team, it's for all the wrong reasons. Yeah. Oh, for sure. You'll keep the Oilers colors. You'll keep everything. Still be part of the Oilers organization. It's just you'll be back to an East Coast Hockey League team instead of AHL team. And I don't know if that's good or bad for you guys, long term or short term. You know what I mean? I get as this. Right, like it's 6-1 Edmonton right now over Vancouver, 33-11 of shots for the Oilers with 3 minutes left to go in the third period. Sorry, I'm not talking about the hockey game. Yeah, I know, and that's what I mean. Like the NHL wants their teams to be closer, AHL, NHL wise. That way, there isn't so much travel and shit in between, especially with a Canadian NHL team having an American AHL team. They want to close that gap. That's why Calgary is in Calgary, Vancouver is in Abbotsford, Winnipeg is in Winnipeg, Montreal's in Laval. You're not wrong there either, Nick, right? Like, I'm a huge fan of the Bakersfield Condors. I love that thought process, Lubo. I'm with you, bud. Hey, why don't we call down to the Vancouver coaching line and say, hey, pull your goalie. Let Pods get the 20th goal. Just let him have it. Empty netter from half marks. Slapper. Behind his own net. Pod Colson's passing it instead of shooting. Yeah. St. Albert, Edmonton. Pod Colson puts it in the corner. Man, let him shoot. No, absolutely. I totally agree with you. And I agree with you there, Nick. I agree with you there. Sherwood Park would be better. Sherwood Park or Spruce Grove would be better. Or have it. It would just mean that you'd have less concerts and less acts come to Edmonton as during the season, because you'd have to have a 41 game regular season for the Oilers in a 41-game regular season for the Oil Kings and a 41-game regular season for the AHL team. So that, what's that, 82, 124, 123 game days? That just makes it hard for Rogers Entertainment to bring in concerts during the hockey season, right? Because we've already got the rodeo that comes through. We have big bands that come through. Right? That's all I'm saying. Why I would say no to an AHL team is just scheduling. Because that's 41 more dates you lose for concerts and other things, right? Two minutes left to go in the third period. We want the cup, says the Oiler fans. I wouldn't say that yet. Get out of round one first. As confident as I am in the Oilers. Oh, absolutely. I like the scene down in California. That's why I hope the Oilers stick up for the Condors. Like the management and the ownership group sticks up for why. Oh, what a bad pass. Adam Henrique, you clown. What are you doing? Good block, though, Adam Henrique. It was a season that the Oilers kind of did what they wanted to do in it. I'm not going to say more than that. It was a season the Oilers knew what they had to do to get in the playoffs, and they did it. And I can't wait for the second season, the hard season, to start on Monday, and you're going to see what this team really does. I'll say it with my full chest. If what I've been told is what I've been told, and what I've been told is true, I feel bad for Anaheim, I feel bad for Vegas, I feel bad for Colorado, and I feel bad for whoever comes out of the East. Yeah, absolutely. No, absolutely. Absolutely, man. Podkolzin didn't want to shoot the puck. He couldn't get 20. Vancouver wins. Vancouver wins 1-0 over the Edmonton Oilers. The Vancouver Canucks beat the Edmonton Oilers 1-0. I'm joking. I'm joking. Oilers win. Oilers win. Play La Bamba, baby. Sorry, guys. I had to throw that in there. Pods didn't get his 20th, so I don't care. That's a loss. Now the real season begins for sure, Lubo, and I can show you the updated scoreboard.
11 shots match a season low for Vancouver and are a season low against for the Edmonton Oilers.
That's how it looks, guys. Carolina plays Boston. Carolina, Boston. Pittsburgh, Philadelphia. Buffalo, Ottawa. Tampa, Montreal. Out west, we got the LA Cracker Cats playing against the Colorado Avalanche. The Wild, the Stars. The Mammoth, the Knights. The Ducks, Oilers. Ottawa, Carolina, game 1 on Saturday. Minnesota, Dallas, game 1 on Saturday. Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, game 1 on Saturday. Where you see a star is where the team is going to win. Oh, yeah, and Carolina. Carolina, Pittsburgh, Ottawa, Montreal are going on around 2. Oh, is that so? Is that what it is? Did I just mess that up? I probably did, didn't I? Well then, since that's all messed up, I'm going to get Buffalo to win. I will be doing that tomorrow, Nick. That will be coming out tomorrow. Is that how that works? Yes. No, that'll be coming out tomorrow for sure. Buffalo, Boston. Yeah, no, I messed up. I messed that all up. But yes, no, there will be a definite video tomorrow showing everything you need to know. I will be doing a bracket challenge for all those that want to be in it. I will put a link in the video that I make. I'll put the link in TikTok as well, and I'll put the link on the Facebook page. So, Buffalo, Boston, Tampa, Montreal, Carolina, Ottawa, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia. You're going to see Buffalo, Montreal in round 2. Pittsburgh, Carolina, round 2. Pittsburgh is going to win that round. They're going to play Montreal. Montreal is going to beat Pittsburgh, go to the Cup final. LA is going to play Colorado. LA is going to lose to Colorado in 7. Minnesota, Dallas. Minnesota is going to beat Dallas in 7. So it'll be Wild, Colorado, round 2. Utah, Mammoth are going to beat Vegas in 6. Oilers are going to beat the Ducks in 5. It'll be Utah, Edmonton. Edmonton's going to beat Utah. Minnesota's going to lose to Colorado in 7. Colorado's going to get a little bit beat up, a little bit hurt, a little bit of hurt. Edmonton's going to take Colorado out in 5. Montreal, Edmonton, Cup final. That's your Cup final. Edmonton, Montreal. You heard it here first. No. I'll give you my real prediction. I just don't see Montreal getting out of the East like that. Not unscathed, anyways. I honestly think, I really do believe, and maybe that's just me being foolhardy, this series, these two series, there's going to be a lot of hurt. There's going to be a lot of hurt in that series. Whoever comes out of the top bracket of the playoffs are going to be limping into round 3. I don't see this being that much of a physical one. Like this series, maybe. And this series, if it happens, maybe. But this one, not so much. And that one, not so much. And then if it's that one, absolutely not so much. Absolutely, you can have 2 brackets. Put 2 different names in. Anywho's these guys, my name is Matt for OilersFanReaction. I'll see you guys on Monday, live, round 1, game 1 in Edmonton. We got Oilers, Anaheim. Let's talk about it. My name's Matt. Deuces.